stop for a moment. January 8 is not an ordinary night. Energy shifts quietly yet powerfully. Most people will sleep through it. Very few will use it. I am Shi Heng Yi. Through years of discipline, silence, and inner mastery, one truth remains clear. Timing shapes outcome. Words shape reality. Tonight brings both together in a way that rarely occurs. This video reveals a precise understanding of why January 8 carries unusual magnetic force. Not superstition, not fantasy. A principle rooted in awareness, intention, and alignment. This knowledge remains hidden to many, yet accessible to those prepared to listen. You will learn why a single spoken sentence, delivered with presence, can redirect momentum around money and opportunity. Not through effort, not through struggle, through clarity. Many speak endlessly and receive nothing. A few speak once and shift everything. By the end of this video, awareness around wealth sharpens. Inner noise that blocks flow quiets. A simple practice stands before you, clear and direct, ready for use tonight. This teaching matters because moments like this pass quickly. Missed awareness creates delay. Correct action creates movement. Most teachings focus on accumulation. This teaching focuses on command. The difference decides results. Stay until the final moments. The closing insight completes the transmission. Leaving early weakens understanding. Stillness brings power. Precision brings results. January 8 responds only to those who recognize it. Welcome to Shaolin Divine Flow. This space exists for discipline, clarity, and higher alignment. Subscribe and walk this path with us. January 8 carries weight. Not loud, not dramatic, quiet, focused, and precise. It arrives after the rush of beginning settles and before doubt takes hold. This timing matters more than people realize. Early January shapes direction. The mind is still open. Habits are not yet locked in. Decisions feel closer to the surface. On January 8, intention meets readiness. This creates a rare window where thought moves faster into action. Symbolically, the number 8 represents flow, balance, and continuation. It has no beginning and no end. Energy moves forward without resistance. When this symbol meets the first days of a new cycle, momentum forms naturally. Less force, more alignment. Psychologically, January 8 sits at a turning point. The excitement of a new year fades, yet the discipline of routine has not fully returned. This space is powerful. The mind listens more carefully. The subconscious absorbs direction without argument. Timing influences belief. When action feels timely, confidence rises. Confidence reduces inner friction. Reduced friction allows intention to travel deeper. This is why certain moments amplify results, while others feel empty. Most people act randomly. They speak desires without awareness of timing. They wonder why nothing changes. Energy responds best when readiness and intention meet together. January 8 encourages focus. Not rushing, not hesitation, calm authority. The kind that does not need proof. The kind that moves quietly and effectively. During this moment, the mind stops resisting clarity. Old patterns loosen. New commands settle more easily. This is not about luck. It is about placement. Saying the right thing at the right moment creates impact beyond effort. Money, opportunity, and movement respond to timing because timing reflects order. Order creates trust. Trust allows flow. This night holds that order. Words carry direction. Silent thoughts wander. Spoken words aim. The moment a sentence leaves the mouth, focus sharpens. The mind stops drifting and begins listening. This is why speech holds power beyond thought. One clear sentence gathers scattered energy. It pulls attention into a single line. Belief follows focus. When focus becomes steady, belief forms naturally, not forced, not convinced, simply accepted. The subconscious treats spoken words as instruction, not suggestion. Many people repeat desires again and again, hoping repetition will create strength. It creates noise instead. Power lives in precision. One sentence, spoken with presence, tells the mind that a decision has been made. Decisions change behavior quietly. Actions begin to align without effort. Speech activates commitment. The body responds. The posture shifts, breathing deepens, the nervous system relaxes. When inner resistance drops, movement becomes easier. Opportunities feel visible rather than hidden. A single sentence spoken once creates authority. Authority removes doubt. Doubt weakens belief. Belief directs action. Action attracts response. This chain begins with voice. Spoken words also shape identity. Saying something out loud places the speaker inside the statement. The mind begins to ask, how? Instead of, why not? This shift matters. Solutions appear faster when resistance fades. Money and opportunity respond to behavior before thought. Behavior follows belief. Belief follows focus. Focus follows speech. This is why speaking once, clearly, changes outcomes more effectively than endless thinking. When the voice carries certainty, the mind follows. When the mind follows, action becomes natural. No force, no chasing, just alignment. This practice trains discipline. It teaches restraint, saying less with more intention. One sentence holds more power than many when spoken from stillness. In silence after speaking, the mind accepts the command. The subconscious begins arranging paths quietly. Movement begins before awareness catches up. This is how a single sentence reshapes direction. Repetition often hides uncertainty. When something is repeated again and again, the mind senses hesitation. It sounds like persuasion rather than command. Energy responds differently to each. One carries authority, the other carries doubt. Saying something once signals completion. It tells the inner system that a decision has already been made. There is nothing left to negotiate. This finality creates calm. Calm strengthens belief. Belief removes resistance. Certainty does not raise its voice. It speaks clearly and stops. The mind understands this language. The subconscious responds immediately because it recognizes confidence. Repeating weakens that signal. It reopens the question. It invites doubt back into the space. When a sentence is spoken once, attention sharpens. Every word lands fully. Nothing is wasted. This precision matters. Energy follows clarity, not volume. The universe responds to clean signals. Speaking once also trains discipline. It teaches trust. Trust that the message has been delivered. Trust that action will follow naturally. This trust allows the nervous system to relax. Relaxation opens flow. Many people fear silence after speaking. They rush to fill it with more words. Silence, however, is where alignment settles. Silence confirms authority. It seals intention. Repetition comes from fear of not being heard. Certainty knows it has been heard. This difference shapes outcomes. Money, opportunity, and movement respond to confidence, not pleading. A single statement spoken once carries weight because it reflects inner stability. Stability attracts results. Unstable intention scatters energy. This approach shifts behavior quietly. After speaking once, actions begin to align without force. Choices change. Awareness sharpens. Opportunities feel closer. The power is not in the words themselves. It is in the decisiveness behind them. Once spoken, the mind moves forward. Looking back is unnecessary. This is why one sentence, spoken once, changes direction more than endless repetition ever could. The voice carries more than sound. It carries direction. Every syllable travels through the mind first, then reaches the subconscious, shaping perception and expectation. When a sentence is spoken with intent, it bypasses argument and doubt, speaking directly to the part of the mind that organizes action. The mind listens differently to words spoken aloud than to words thought quietly. Thought can wander. Thought can hesitate. Spoken intention demands attention. The vibrations of the voice imprint meaning, reinforcing focus and crystallizing belief. This is the hidden science few recognize. Subconscious alignment begins with repetition, but not of words. It begins with certainty. A single confident statement sets a pattern. The subconscious treats it as a directive, an instruction for reality to follow. It begins quietly, shifting perception, highlighting opportunities, and nudging behavior without conscious effort. When voice, mind, and subconscious align, a chain reaction occurs. Focus sharpens. Awareness expands. Actions that once felt difficult begin to feel natural. The body, mind, and energy field adjust to support the declared intention. This is not magic. It is the way the brain, nervous system, and energy respond to clarity. Science shows that vocalized intentions activate neural pathways more strongly than silent thought. Speaking strengthens memory, belief, and action patterns. The brain prepares the body to act in alignment with the spoken instruction. Opportunities appear more noticeable. Decisions become easier. Movement toward the desired result accelerates. Energy itself responds to clarity. Conflicted signals create resistance. Focused commands create flow. When a sentence is spoken with calm authority, the mind and subconscious accept it as truth. Alignment becomes automatic. This is why those who speak with certainty experience change faster. Words do not just communicate, they orchestrate. Each spoken intention is a signal that reorganizes internal patterns and external circumstances. Voice, mind, and subconscious, once synchronized, create momentum. A single, intentional sentence becomes more than words. It becomes direction, movement, and manifestation, quietly shaping reality from within. Money follows energy, not need, not fear. Energy that is scattered or desperate repels. Energy that is clear and confident attracts. This is why clarity matters more than effort. The universe responds to signals, not to worry. When intention is precise, money begins to align. It does not come randomly. It comes where focus points with certainty. A single, clear command carries direction. It shows where attention resides. Desperation clouds this signal. It confuses the mind and scatters opportunity. Clarity communicates readiness. It tells the world and the subconscious that you are prepared to receive. Desperation communicates lack. It signals uncertainty. When intention is desperate, the mind tightens. Opportunities appear, but hesitation blocks them. Clarity opens doors that fear keeps closed. Money is not just currency, it is energy. Energy moves toward order, toward authority, toward certainty. A clean, deliberate command creates order. The flow begins almost imperceptibly. Small openings appear first, messages, opportunities, subtle signs. They grow as alignment strengthens. Speaking with confidence removes inner resistance. Resistance slows movement. Confidence accelerates it. The universe does not respond to begging. It responds to direction. One sentence, spoken with calm authority, sends a strong signal. It organizes energy around your intent. Those who master clarity experience faster results. They stop chasing, they start receiving. Opportunities feel natural. Decisions become obvious. Actions flow. Energy shifts silently, preparing circumstances to support the intention. Desperation, on the other hand, invites friction. It creates noise and blocks pathways. Clarity slices through this friction. The mind, the body, and the environment align in response. Command, not chaos, attracts wealth. Focused words, spoken with authority, signal readiness. Money moves toward certainty, not toward doubt. Every act of clear intention strengthens this response, creating a momentum that grows quietly but powerfully. Calmness opens the channel. The mind must be still before words carry power. Anxiety tightens energy, creating resistance. Calm energy flows freely. It allows intention to move without obstruction. Before speaking, breathe slowly. Let the body settle. Let the mind quiet. Presence matters more than words. Confidence strengthens the signal. Not arrogance, not show. Quiet, steady certainty. Confidence tells the subconscious that this moment is complete. It tells the universe that hesitation is over. The voice becomes more than sound. It becomes command. When confidence is present, energy responds. Opportunities align without struggle. Expectation completes the alignment. Expectation is not wishful thinking. It is knowing, deep within, that the intended outcome is already in motion. This emotional state amplifies the spoken sentence. It projects trust in the unseen, a magnetic pull that draws circumstances forward. When expectation accompanies clarity, momentum begins immediately. Fear blocks. Doubt weakens. Rushing diminishes impact. Silence before speaking is a form of preparation. It tells the mind, the body, and the energy field that this is intentional. This stillness is the foundation for everything that follows. Combine calm, confidence, and expectation, and the spoken words carry weight. They no longer linger as mere sound. They become directive. The mind and subconscious accept the instruction without question. The body, often unconsciously, moves in alignment. Opportunities appear naturally. Paths that seemed invisible become clear. Energy respects composure. The universe responds to presence. Desperation, haste, or worry dilute the effect. Speaking from calm certainty magnifies the impact. Every word lands with purpose. Every intention resonates. Preparation is as important as the sentence itself. Emotional alignment creates the conditions for manifestation. Calmness, confidence, and expectation form the invisible structure behind the command. With these, speaking once is enough. The energy carries the instruction forward. It moves through space, through mind, and into opportunity. Doubt weakens even the strongest intention. In the final seconds before speaking, it rises quietly, like a shadow at the edge of awareness. It questions, it hesitates, it whispers, "Are you sure?" Every second of uncertainty reduces power. Releasing it is not optional, it is essential. Begin by noticing it. Simply observe the hesitation without judgment. Awareness alone diminishes its strength. Recognize that doubt is a signal, not a command. It is the mind reacting to fear, not the truth of your intention. Next, breathe deeply. Draw in clarity. Exhale tension. Feel the weight of uncertainty leave the body with each breath. The physical act of release signals to the subconscious that resistance no longer has a place. Calm energy replaces friction. Anchor yourself in certainty. Recall the moments when clarity has guided you successfully. Remember decisions made with confidence and the natural flow that followed. Let that memory become your foundation. Let it remind you that outcomes align with focus, not questioning. Visualize completion. See the sentence spoken, the intention received, the energy flowing. Do not add maybe or if only. The scene must feel finished. Completion removes hesitation. It signals readiness. Focus only on the present moment. Do not let thoughts wander to past failures or imagined obstacles. Resistance thrives in distraction. Silence all other voices. The only thing that matters is the sentence you are about to speak. Finally, trust. Trust that this moment contains everything it needs. Trust that the intention has already begun to move toward manifestation. When trust replaces doubt, energy flows without obstruction. In these final seconds, calm, presence, and certainty combine. Doubt dissolves. Resistance fades. The sentence, when spoken, carries full authority. Nothing holds it back. Nothing weakens it. The path is clear, and the intention moves forward effortlessly. The exact moment holds power. Timing is not accidental. Night carries stillness. The world slows. Distractions fade. Energy quiets. Speaking in this silence amplifies impact. Presence becomes sharper. Every word resonates deeper. Choose a space free from interruption. Darkness or dim light enhances focus. Sound is minimal. Movement is minimal. This is not about ritual for show. It is about creating conditions where intention can travel without interference. The environment mirrors the inner state. Calm surroundings invite clarity. Stand or sit with awareness. Feel the body rooted. Feel the mind alert but relaxed. Presence is the bridge between thought and action. Without it, words scatter. With it, a single sentence becomes directive, precise, and magnetic. The timing of the night matters, because energy is aligned for receptivity. The subconscious is more open. Intuition is sharper. Opportunities that often go unnoticed now appear with clarity. Speaking at the right moment channels unseen forces in subtle ways. Do not rush. Wait until the moment feels still. Wait until the body, breath, and mind are fully present. This pause is preparation. It signals readiness. It tells the mind and the universe that the instruction is deliberate. Focus entirely on the sentence you are about to speak. Each word carries intent. Feel the weight of completion behind it. Imagine it unfolding naturally into reality. The act of speaking becomes a transfer of energy from intention to manifestation. When the moment arrives, speak once. Speak clearly. Speak with calm authority. Do not repeat. Do not overthink. Let presence and clarity do the work. The night, the silence, the stillness, they hold and amplify the sentence, sending it into alignment with opportunity, flow, and the movement of abundance. Every detail matters: the quiet, the posture, the breath, the awareness. Together, they create a channel where a single sentence holds more force than hours of scattered thought. The moment the sentence leaves your lips, something subtle but profound begins. The mind shifts without effort. Awareness sharpens. Thoughts that were scattered settle into a quiet focus. You feel a sense of alignment, as if the world has slightly adjusted to your intention. This is not imagination. It is a physiological and energetic response. The subconscious recognizes the command and begins arranging pathways that support it. Choices that once felt uncertain now feel natural. Opportunities, previously hidden, appear more clearly. The mind begins to notice possibilities that were always present but overlooked. A calm confidence follows immediately. You no longer question. Hesitation fades. The energy of certainty spreads from the mind into the body, affecting posture, breathing, and even perception of time. The world feels more open. Space seems larger. Energy moves more freely. Small signs appear first. A message, a call, a sudden insight. These are confirmations that your intention is already in motion. They are subtle, but they are meaningful. Each one is a signal that momentum has begun, that the command is being honored by unseen forces. You may notice a mental lightness, as if a weight has been lifted. Resistance dissolves. Doubt no longer lingers. This shift in mindset changes how you respond to situations, making decisions easier and actions more aligned. Awareness expands. You start to see connections you missed before. Opportunities that felt out of reach now feel within grasp. Your energy begins to attract situations and people that resonate with the sentence you spoke. Action begins naturally, not forced, not frantic. The universe responds first, then the mind, then the body. Everything starts to move in harmony with your declared intention. This moment after speaking is silent, yet powerful. It is the seed from which movement, clarity, and abundance begin to grow. Signs begin quietly. Money moves before you even notice it. Subtle confirmations appear in ordinary moments. A message, a call, an unexpected opportunity. These are not coincidences. They are signals that your intention is already in motion. The first signs often feel small. A conversation turns in your favor. A new idea sparks clarity. A chance encounter seems meaningful. These are confirmations that energy is aligning around your spoken sentence. Pay attention. Awareness allows recognition. Many overlook these early signs, mistaking them for chance. Inner peace accompanies these signs. You feel calmer, lighter, as if a burden has been lifted. The mind stops chasing. Desire becomes quiet trust. This peace is itself a confirmation. When resistance fades, energy flows more freely. Calmness indicates alignment. You may notice synchronicities. Doors open where before there were walls. Timing begins to feel right. People appear when needed. Solutions emerge effortlessly. These events may feel ordinary, but they carry extraordinary significance for those who recognize them. Confidence grows naturally. You sense that things are moving in your favor. This is not hope, it is awareness. Trust that the momentum has begun, and that every small signal is part of a larger movement. Financial energy is subtle at first. It rarely arrives with fanfare. It whispers, nudges, and shows up in forms that require perception. The key is recognition without doubt. Each subtle sign reinforces the command you spoke. Each moment of inner peace strengthens belief. Your focus becomes sharper. Opportunities no longer feel random, they feel directed. The world begins to mirror your intention. Money, in many forms, starts moving toward you. Small confirmations multiply. Inner clarity expands. Action aligns naturally with intention. This is the rhythm of manifestation. Silent, consistent, and undeniable. The universe responds first, then life reflects that response. Every subtle confirmation is a signal the energy of abundance is already moving in your direction. Even if past attempts felt like failure, tonight is different. Nothing you tried before matters now. Those experiences were preparation, not limitation. Your mind, your intention, and your energy are ready. What you speak with certainty tonight carries power beyond past doubt. Every failure only taught you how to focus more clearly, how to release hesitation, and how to trust the process. Faith is not blind. It is earned through understanding. Confidence grows when you recognize that the moment, the words, and your presence are aligned. Tonight you step into that alignment. Past setbacks no longer define you. They are the foundation for success. The energy you release now moves without resistance, guided by clarity, calm, and certainty. Trust yourself. Trust the timing. Trust the process. The universe responds to those who declare, not those who question. Speaking once with presence and conviction sets everything into motion. Momentum has already begun. You are ready to receive. If this message resonates, like this video and subscribe to Shaolin Divine Flow. Join us as we walk this path of clarity, presence, and higher alignment together. Remember this, true power comes not from trying harder, but from speaking with certainty, trusting fully, and allowing the energy you create to move freely. Tonight, your words are the beginning of a new reality.